Last time on Loos Harlock, Abby fell to her death. And we also found out why Abby killed Joel with the golf club.
That was a little harsh.
Huh?
That was a little harsh.
We're in.
Yeah, you could have just shot him in the head.
I mean, or not killed him at all.
I mean... Joel...
Revenge is never the way.
Guess what Ellie's doing right? Well, we're in a flashback sequence right now. Ellie was on her quest to revenge.
Supplements?
Yeah.
Steroids?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Abby was roided out.
Needs manual. I guess this is the only branch? Alright. We can make one of these. Oh, Abby also knows how to put a bottle on a gun. My favorite method of murdering people.
How much have you read of
How much have you murdered someone?
A lot.
Okay.
Frequently, actually.
Too much.
Drop it on Mel.
Drop it, and the door just crushes her belly. Look, killing children is not funny. I did not laugh. God, I bet that was kind of funny though.
How much have you read of Nagatoro-san?
Up until I think a little bit, like a chapter after the art, when he showed off the art. When the, yeah. I didn't get too far. I stopped because
I really like it.
I stopped reading manga because what happened is that what happened is, can I open that? I can't. What happened is I had an app called Manga Rock on my phone.
You started reading Korean manhwa hentai.
Oh, of course. Always be reading those.
They hit different.
They do.
Lightsaber penis type beat.
This is my favorite. My penis glows like that because it's mutated. But
just imagine having sex with a girl and like she takes off your pants and it's like, what the fuck?
Fuck! I can't see. I can't see. Fuck! I'm trying to put it in, but my eyes are blinding. But
Manga Rock app.
So, I had the app, and it basically kept track of what chapter I was on, what manga I was reading, right?
Mm-hmm. But
then, you know, my phone broke on its own.
Oh yeah, your phone died.
Yeah, and sadly, it didn't. Some of it saved to the cloud. I have, like, if I download the Manga Rock app again, I get some of it back.
Yeah.
Only like 2 of them out of like 15 that I was reading at the time. Damn. But yeah, I didn't get back into it. I don't remember what chapter I was in. It's trying to find the chapter that hurts the most. Sometimes they don't put the names of the chapter. It's just like chapter 5 to like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Keep clicking?
Yeah, I don't like that. I like it when the chapters are like stated with the name of them.
Because at least with anime, there's a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Most of the time, can't really have a thumbnail. Like you can, but like what is it gonna be, like the 5th page?
I feel like Nagatoro-san, it definitely, the enjoyment is for her, not so much the MC.
MC goes through it. I'd probably kill myself if I was him.
MC definitely does go through it.
I like
the MC though.
I'll hold it here.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, he's not cool, but like,
Sorry.
he's just relatable.
Yeah. Crank broke.
Abby's just so fucking built that she just broke it.
Manny, just hang tight.
Well, you see, if this is Resident Evil, we could just replace it.
Of course.
Glad you hitched a ride with us.
We gotta go to the mansion. Or the laboratory. 2F. But I was also reading Komi-san, which is like kind of like in that same like quote unquote romance gag anime.
There are a few of those, like Takagi-san, Nagatoro-san, and
You don't think
The one that
those
just got
are
an anime, Uzaki-chan,
worse?
which I'm gonna watch.
I just wish I didn't take part in it. I get it.
Mel,
What kind of a person could do that, right?
shut up.
Let's see the way to the hatch.
Komi-san can't communicate is a really good one. And she isn't teasing the main character. She's like a main character as well. It's like
I like
it kind of like I only felt really engrossed in watching it when it got to like moments when they were like almost like, you know, finally doing stuff with each other, with the MC and Komi-san. But it usually just ended with a gag and then like nothing happened.
I feel those are the type of series that like, if you don't like that type of personality, or if you don't like the like main heroine, you're definitely not gonna enjoy yourself.
Go.
It wasn't that like I didn't enjoy the main heroine. It's just like I was like,
So what's your idea?
it's bad when it's weekly. Like
One sec.
when it's weekly and it's not like because the chapters were
What
short.
are you doing? Getting us out of here?
You just read it
Okay, just-
and
Go slow.
How many pages is Komi-san?
One advantage of being pregnant.
can't remember.
Center of gravity.
But it was
Take your word
weekly
for it.
and it was just like a gag, another gag, another gag. And it was fine. It was funny for most of it.
What, you're not even watching?
But then they just keep
What?
it was just more gag than like actual like quote unquote progression.
Uh-huh.
Like I was more there for the relationship
Closer to the hatch.
than like
Yeah, I get that. I'm not that like, I've never minded that super much. Like if there's not
yeah, like with,
If there-
with
if
Love
there's
is War
not-
it's different.
with Love is War, it's different for sure, but like there is actual progress made though.
What do you see?
Yeah.
And
No way out
like
from
even
here.
when there's not like the biggest one of the complaints that I heard about season 2 was like, oh, like they still haven't gotten together, and it's like, dude, you
It's
already
like
know
bro,
how
it's only
you-
season 2.
No, like my thing is you already know how it's gonna end. Like
Yeah.
whatever it's gonna end with fucking Kaguya and Shirogane getting together.
Why can't I put the ladder here?
But what season 2
Okay.
did is that it gave us Ishigami development. And let's go! Ishigami, go! Ishigami is best boy. Best girl, Ishigami. One of my favorite characters.
But wait,
Smart.
best girl?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yes.
Oh wait, what does that mean?
Yes.
Reminds me a little of
Oh
Owen's.
lord.
Love is War is like... I'd equate Love is War is like if all those series, but like...
Yeah.
Instead of like the main character like having instead of the main character and the love interest having like an issue that separates them, it's more or less just that like
Yeah, like me.
it's actually how romance works.
Yup. And me with my stupid coins.
Doesn't really help me there. Can I get the rope back?
Because when you like somebody and then
To the hatch.
they also like you, but you're both not the type of people to be like open about it, it definitely does feel like it takes forever for like development to happen between you two.
Yeah. With Love is War, I feel like the quote unquote gags are much more better written.
I also
than
feel that
Komi-san.
Love is War has probably the better supporting characters of any of all those series. Like
Yeah,
I don't really care for
well,
the
I haven't
support-
gotten too far into it, but
I don't really care for the supporting characters in Takagi-san, and like I actually sort of dislike the supporting characters in
what the
Nagatoro-san.
fuck? I can't get back the rope. Like, is this?
You shoot the rope.
What the fuck?
This is
that
actually
weird?
this is actually a game-breaking glitch.
There's no way. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I see what I can maybe do. But
You gotta do what you gotta yabba dabba do.
with Komi-san, I felt like
Okay, that's promising.
the whole class becomes side characters. Like the main premise of the anime, or not the anime,
The manga.
the manga is just to get her more friends. because she's a very shy character.
Vertigo hitting you hard.
And I mean, they get the whole class to become her friend, and most of them are not really written well. Like there's a girl that is that gets introduced after they like go to a new class.
Look. Oh, sweet.
That has good writing, but like most of the other characters are just straight up stereotypes.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm not really a big fan of that.
Like in Takagi-san, there are
I'm not as fearless as
Nishikata's like
I could
friends.
never do the surgery stuff you do.
Two of them are like the most stereotypical like nerdy characters, and like they're like so not
My
like
dad always said
I
you
don't
were
care about
supposed
them, except for one time one of them like did something really cool, but it's like an anime only thing. But like he was like best wingman in that, so it was like that was pretty neat. And then we have Takagi's friends who are they're fine. They got like their own spin-off manga, and like like with side characters like that, I don't, when they're the star of the show is when I like am like, all right, can I just hurry it up?
Been quiet out here.
But when
If they're written well, it doesn't matter.
yeah, if they're written well, of course. Like if there's an episode, going back to Love is War, if there's an episode or like a chapter of Love is War where it's all about Chika or all about Ishigami, then like I'm fine with it because they're fun. Whereas I don't care to read like the
Which movie?
Takagi-san spin-off manga of like the side characters. And actually I actually grew to like the side characters a lot more in
¿Cómo es Lama?
Love that one.
Drink.
I actually
He
grew
said ¿Cómo es Lama?
to like the Takagi-san side characters a lot more when they're adults in the sequel manga where it's Takagi and Nishikata and their kid.
If I wasn't so pregnant.
Because they're like,
And on
they don't appear all that much, but like whenever they do, their appearance is welcomed. Whereas they feel just sort of shoehorned in the original.
Guys, down this
And
way.
I feel like, and with Nagatoro-san, like,
We'll follow
I
the tracks.
really
That'll get us
dislike
back on the
them.
main road
Because
to
like,
the top.
I don't like this.
like, Nagatoro does enough for like,
Keep your eyes open.
even if
Nagatoro's
the,
like,
if the MC wasn't, if the MC wasn't so dense, he could figure out that Nagatoro has a crush on him. But like,
it's just that mindset you get when you're that type of person. A person that's like, it's just,
Is
you
it?
doubt yourself more. A lot more.
because I've never really experienced that. Because
Like,
the only person that I've
Anytime
been
a
with,
person talks to me, it's, in my head, it's like, is this person just like goofing on me? Is this just a joke?
because like the only person who's like remotely like had that similar type of personality type to like those females has been like, we need to bleep out her name, has been, but she's like not at all like that. That's just like the closest person I've ever been to who like has a similar personality type
To Nagatoro?
to like Nagatoro and Takagi.
Takagi's name, the main guy, right?
No, it's the girl.
Or, oh,
Nishikata is the guy in Takagi-san.
okay. I was talking about Nishikaga. With Nagatoro, it's just that tsundere type beat, you know.
But like,
There are girls that are certainly like that.
for sure. But like, not the thing about like Nagatoro that like what I was saying was that like, you know, you could tell that she likes him, whereas like you can clearly tell the other girls are just doing all that to like fuck with him,
Yeah,
and like that just makes him so unlikable.
yeah. They're really, I think they're made to be unlikable, so you can like, you really root for Nagatoro to be.
Like, cause whenever I see her get jealous, I'm like, yeah, girl, fucking get jealous.
Yeah, I think that's the type of feeling that mangaka wants you to feel.
And also to appreciate the fucking loli.
What the fuck are you doing?
Get down!
How? Manny!
Manny! It's all because his dumbass wouldn't duck.
I mean, not because of that, because... Let's not fix the character AI, let's just make them invisible to all the other guys. Well, I mean, sure, you can do that. Where's everyone else?
Where y'all at?
Ooh.
Nah, but fuck you. Flat is justice. Nagatoro better than the fucking art club president.
I just think our president's hotter. Although I do love me some Nagatoro. But what I was saying is more towards the MC is that
I like the MC in Takagi-sana. Oh
what
fuck.
the fuck? There, we did it.
I like the
Last
MC
of
in
Us 2.
I like the MC in Takagi-san a lot more than I like the MC in Nagatoro-san. Like Nishikata is like. Hold on, can I just rap a little bit of what I dislike about the Japanese language?
Sure.
So how you spell his name, how you would pronounce it in English, just like based off the spelling, would be Nishikata or Nishikata. But because S-H-I, like the Romaji, like the pronunciation is sh. So his name is Nishikata. But like you have to sort of have like a droning with like the I. So like that's why the pronunciation of his last name is weird. I don't like it.
With the MC of Nagatoro, okay, with Nagatoro in general, the manga, is that is more self-contained and kind of like in its own like realm.
Yeah.
It's usually the setting is the empty classroom with no other students. You don't really see a lot of the other students. It's usually I haven't gotten that far, but
Yo, no, it's like that
From
for the
where I
whole
got
thing,
up
really.
to.
But like, I was like wondering, like, you know, I was like, where are the rest of the art club members? Because like,
isn't it because there's no other art club members?
no, but I was wondering, it can't be that it was just like him by himself. Like he was the
Yeah,
only
the art
first
club is
year.
very like art is very like, you know,
Art's pretty big. Like why
it's
wouldn't
popular.
like
what
why
the
wouldn't
fu-
there be more first years? Like when the MC was a first year, why wouldn't there be more first years?
Is in Japan are clubs not as like sought after?
Clubs are actually more sought after in Japan than they are here.
Like is it like in the US, the more clubs you have, it looks better on your like for colleges?
Yeah.
Is it like that in Japan? Or is it more just grades straight up?
I think it's probably more
Because if
so
it's grades straight up, then I can see why people don't go into clubs more to focus on.
I think clubs are like an accent, like sort of like very similar to like playing a sport here in America, where it's just like it's like the thing you want to do. Because I mean, in Japan, like what really sports are they playing? Like soccer and basketball? Like they don't have like football, which like even like a football team like for the high school we went to, which sucks. Like we would still get a lot of like a pretty decent amount of people who will go to the games. Because I mean, just like football's popular.
Yeah.
So like,
And it's just
Holy shit.
US schools really what is the word? More than like band, more than any other thing, they put money into football because, you know, in America it's all about sports. Sports are super popular in America. Not that it's not popular in other places, but there's a weird in terms of extracurricular activities.
it was like in 36 of the 50 states in the US, like the highest paid government official is like the head coach of a college football program.
Like in America, it's really like the schools prioritize football more than any other extracurricular activity
Yeah.
most of the time, unless you go to like a special art school like with champs that's like specializes in dancing and performative arts.
Yeah. What was the point you were trying to make about the MC? I'm sorry. Got a little carried away.
I don't remember how many chapters I read, but
If I had to take a guess, because I read it all today, if I had to take a guess, I think you
it
stopped
finished, or is it just
no, it's still ongoing.
yeah.
If I had to take a guess, you probably stopped around like chapter like it's weird how the chapters work in Nagatoro because they like go by volume. But it's like you stopped around like you did the art festival thing, right?
Yeah.
You're like 3/4 through the manga currently.
Okay, so
You got a pretty big chunk of it.
there's not really much characterization of the main character.
He's just sort
It's
of
just
wimpy
straight up-
MC.
It's just wimpy, shy MC, and it's sort of relatable. And like the whole thing would change if the MC would just notice that Nagatoro likes him. But because how he is, he's not really ever gonna realize that. Because as his character, he's alone. He was alone for a while until, you know, she went into the art club and saw him. And although he was like, quote unquote, he knew the president of the club. It was just really him, and he was kind of outsider, and so he really doubts himself a lot. And even though like maybe like Nagatoro, like he clearly sees like a facial expression towards him that is like, oh, I like you, he's not like,
Through here.
what is with these fucking padlocks that don't really like that don't stop people from going through?
It's like the motherfucking.
Like that happened earlier.
It's like the locks that they have in schools for the gates. Like, if you've ever like tried to actually open one of those if you have ever tried to open one of those locks, like it's not at all like you could easily pass through them.
Fuck scars, I'll shoot them all. I'll fucking blow them up. I don't care. Alright, that's a lot of them. Maybe I'll do it another day.
Find cover.
But it's just there's not really like Nagatoro-san is like more gag comic than romance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird how we got an anime.
Well,
So soon.
Takagi-san is sort of like that, and it got an anime. But I feel like Takagi-san does a lot more, like, because it's not just that, like, you know.
Who the fuck driving? Hey, what are y'all doing? All right.
Wait, aren't those our guys?
Oh. Fellas! Thanks for saving us.
Glad you guys are around.
throw a bomb at him and kill Owen.
Fuck, man, you okay?
Hey, fellas.
Are you sure?
Doggy.
Hey, let me see.
Remember when Call of Duty Ghosts made a huge, like, they're like,
They
oh,
have
the
a
dog is so
dog."
realistic. It's a real dog. This dog will make you cry. And it's like,
This
okay.
dog will make you cum your pants.
It's like, okay. So? So what if the dog's like, cool? So what if you mocap the dog? What? I don't care.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I can relate to like the MCs of. Well, I relate to Nishikata more than I do with Senpai and Nagatoro-san, but like.
No. What? You're back.
Oh no.
Squeeze this as hard as you can. Okay?
What happened?
Fuck, can't have shit in Detroit.
What happened?
She got something in her
I didn't even feel it.
shoulder.
Hey, we got two.
That's crazy that you could get shot and the adrenaline
Gunshot wound to the-
hits you so much that you don't even feel it. Sometimes, of course, if it hits like a important organ, you're gonna feel it. But like,
You did all right back there.
there is at
As long as it's a compliment.
bleep that out, I guess.
Yeah.
You know that like there was like a gang shooting next to it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like the bullet went past the target, and it hit a teacher and a student that I knew
Shouldn't be out.
that's friends with my friend Nolan. He got shot in the leg,
Yeah.
but he didn't notice until he ran in, where like everyone was running in. He got shot. He ran in. He was like, "Oh my god, thank God I ran away from the gunfire." He's inside, and then someone's like, "Hey, you're bleeding." Looks down, looks at his leg, lifts up his pants, and there's like a bullet hole. He's like, "Huh."
Did it plaster cleanly at least?
These new recruits.
I think so. I think that's why he didn't feel it, because the gun wasn't inside. Hello. Hey guys.
You don't have to buy anything. I'm just telling you the facts.
What y'all doing?
What fact? It's all your rumor mill bullshit.
Oh, that's cool. You smoking?
Cause all I know about those three, like, I don't know anything about Uzaki-chan because I haven't bothered to research it. But all I know, like, Nagatoro-san, Takagi-san, and like Uzaki-chan, not Uzaki-chan, Komi-san. I know about all of those is that like everybody loves them, and so I still haven't read Komi-san. I'm going to get on that, but I like, yeah, I like them too.
Both of us? Yeah.
They cool.
The biggest thing about me, like, I like Takagi-san a little more than Nagatoro-san, I guess, because, like,
Better find Isaac.
the MC isn't so, like, spineless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause, and Takagi-san's bullying is nowhere near to the level of, like, Nagatoro-san. Are we just listening?
Yeah.
Are we just listening in a meeting? What the fuck is happening? I paid to play a game, Naughty Dog, not to sit in class.
Then don't play Persona, bro. Persona 5 fans when they can't press the when they can't press the the touchpad to get the answers to the test. Oh, Persona fans.
Thanks. You seen Isaac anywhere?
I was gonna spoil a thing about Grisaya, but never mind.
Like, you saw the article I sent where the guy's like, Persona 4 is the best of the trilogy. Like, bro. What do you mean trilogy? It's the fourth one.
Yeah?
What happened to the first two? What about the first two?
No one cares.
Warehouses.
I'm gonna purposely play through Persona 1 and 2 and never 3 through 5.
He was here a few minutes ago.
And you're probably gonna like it, and you're probably gonna want to play the rest, but you're like, no, I cannot.
Then
I will not let them win.
Persona 6 comes out and I play that.
You just skip over the ones that everyone loves. You play the spin-offs, you play the fighting game and the dancing game.
Hold still.
He do be Persona 4 do be dancing though.
Hey, man.
Y'all
Hello?
good there, bud?
Meds are kicking in, so yeah.
Hey man,
Hang in there.
y'all good?
How's the hand?
We're gonna make Abby look like such a good person.
Is Abby like the
Asking-
leader of this or
No,
what? Huh?
Could have been much worse, though.
she's part of her own, like the leader of her own group of people.
How you doing, Melon?
These nicknames suck. We got Abs and,
And
Melon.
Melon.
You guys need to convince this girl to relax.
Oh, that's the girl we viciously
Murdered.
killed.
You got it.
I was gonna say something so fucked.
Okay. You keep saying that. You keep doing this to yourself.
All right. It's
Say it or keep-
not horrible, but like, I know we've like made fun
now
of like
Luke's
I know we've made fun of the character models for this game and stuff, and like how we think Abby is ugly, but Mel kind of looks like Steve Buscemi.
How's Mel?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened with Mel.
Baby's vibes are a little elevated, but I'm not
Oh god, Abby is so unattractive.
Someone should get word to Owen.
That's okay. That's the thing I hate.
I think Abby's more attractive than Mel, in my opinion.
That's the thing I hate. It's like when people are like, you say somebody is unattractive, and then people will be like, "Oh, what the fuck is fucking wrong with you? Why you fuck?" Oh my god.
Are these all
What the
ours?
fuck happened to your levels, bro? But
You alright?
Jesus Christ, why are there so many dead bodies? Why are there so many sleeping bags? We're having a sleepover?
You can't.
Like, bro, is it not okay for me to just think somebody is unattractive? It's not that I'm like conforming to norms or whatever. They just don't appeal to me.
Body bag.
Is that a word? Attractivity? Attractivity is very,
Holy shit. It's Danny.
Danny?
Trejo?
Not Danny.
Who the fuck is Danny?
Is that the Asian guy that Ellie killed?
No.
Days back, there were
Yeah,
some
wait.
scar sightings out by the marina. Danny and Owen were sent on a sweep.
Okay,
And this morning, the guards found Danny
No.
outside the perimeter fence.
okay, no.
He'd walked himself back with a bullet in his stomach.
Okay, not someone we know. Right?
Isaac talked
'Cause
to
the only
him
one
into
we've
the
killed-
but
well, Ellie didn't really kill much, but
There's no units going back.
this person and
So what about
an
Owen?
Asian person,
Did you think what happened?
Asian guy.
And there was
I
also
mean,
that.
was inside a place, and we like cut his neck up, right?
Yeah.
Not cut his throat.
Which means
There was
And
also
then there was like the
Leia,
two,
but
yeah, and also the two guys stuck in the chair that Tommy got to.
oh yeah.
I'm sure he's fine.
We didn't have anything to do
Where
with
is
this, I
Isaac?
think.
I'll be discreet.
last I heard he was in the apartments.
What were we talking about? Attractivity.
Yes.
If that's a word.
Well, no. So
Attractiveness.
let me know what
It
you
is
think.
very, very up to the person. But there is a societal, like,
Why the hell
oh,
is it
she's
so
attractive, right?
different?
Yeah.
It's more how you put into words. Like,
So
there's a difference between, oh, she's attractive, or, oh, I find her attractive,
we're looking
right?
for Isaac.
Like, when you say she's attractive, it's more like the society standard of attractive, right?
Thank you.
And if you say, oh, I find her attractive, it could be someone that
Yes.
some people don't find attractive, but you do.
Yeah.
Can't.
It's just how you put into words. It's just how the English languages
Fault I'm so good at
works.
what
I don't know if this happens in other languages because I'm not well versed in them, but like it's sometimes a person can accidentally form an opinion, and how it comes out of their mouth, it looks like, oh, I should have read that, huh? It comes out like I can't pull out my backpack to read it.
I don't know
Sick.
this place.
Cool.
You
Always
with the English language, it's really easy to
Tomorrow morning,
mistakenly say an opinion
I wouldn't mind
as
with these guys.
as a fact.
I hear
Yeah.
Right, like a lot of people be like, "Oh, Naruto's the best anime," when in reality they mean Naruto's my favorite anime.
Or they think
Or-
it's the best anime.
Like Naruto's the best to me, the best from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Or it's just I don't know if this does this happen in like Spanish for you? Like
Well, no, the thing is like
why am I still-
from what I'm aware
Manny,
though,
you're
like
supposed to
America is like America and American English is like the only place really where they do that, because like the societal standards are so heavy in like other countries that it's like,
what the fuck's going on in here? Y'all got prison?
yeah, you don't. The societal standards are so heavy in other countries that like saying, oh, I think this person's attractive when like maybe most wouldn't consider them attractive is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? They're ugly. Whereas America is like more open-minded about it, but because they're more open-minded, that leads to a lot more sensitivity about the subject. And it's like,
Oh, we get to see Isaac.
Curtis?
Abby and Manny are here.
What is happening here? Hey yo!
Hey, yo.
Put the ape face on it. The ape face will be our censor.
Don't let him fall asleep.
Yes, sir.
Isaac, what the fuck, man?
Let's go up.
Bro. Why was this glizzy out?
Man, I can't eat no more fucking glizzies. Y'all don't let me live.
Is this I feel like Isaac is a specific actor.
What do you mean?
Like it's not like a voice actor just like giving their face or like a model. I feel like it's a person that's like playing the character, but it's like a person like that's in the acting business in like movies and stuff and TV shows.
Going on, boss? These small skirmishes.
Fan just turned on if you can hear that. My apologies.
Then
Nah, cancel him on Twitter. Show his old tweets.
What the fuck they gotta do with my fan?
another truce.
My only fans.
How long before some asshole on their side or our side unravels the whole thing? No. It has to be all of them.
Sir, we tried their island.
Not like this.
They have their
Fucking-
island?
Not
They have a whole ass island to themselves. How y'all let them get a whole island?
We're gonna use it to mask our.
How far did you say we were in this game?
You two are gonna lead the first.
We're
wave.
past halfway.
We're your X Games moding this bitch.
Are we?
I want Owen.
Like, we got what, past halfway in, like...
This is episode 13, I believe?
This?
Who talked, Nora?
Right? We did 11 and 12.
No secret.
And then this is 13, 14. Oh, this is 14.
Is Owen
Yeah.
okay?
As far as I know.
So this series will take a longer than Last of Us will, but
He shot Danny.
I think we might finish it before 30
If we do the
episodes.
2 hour thing.
I'm gonna kill you.
Excuse me.
Why?
I'm gonna kill you.
It's not Owen.
What's it, you'd rather do 3 hours?
Saying Danny used his
1 hour of that episode 1 hour of that episode is just me not in it.
People hear that story.
I don't understand what's the difference between us recording 3 1-hour episodes and us recording 1 2-hour episode. It's less time.
Cause fuck them, that's
I said
why.
we'll have a break in the middle.
What are we gonna put in that break?
No.
The break doesn't need to be in the actual episode.
No.
The Abe advertisement.
Any of us.
We'll get Abe to do an ad.
Are we getting another subplot of just a gang war right now?
Between who? The WLF and Scars?
Yeah. Bro, fuck the Scars. They be hanging people.
Turns up, then fine. I'll give him the benefit of
And Owen's just missing. Oh no, Owen's missing. Oh wait, Ellie kills him. Already, she already killed him. Not at this point in time, but us as the viewer already know that.
I really don't care for Abby.
I get it.
But you're gonna.
good.
Am I?
The rapper.
Look over the plans and go through your
You
roster.
are gonna.
Like, am I gonna really care for her?
Talk later.
She's so
That's up to you.
she's so unlikable. Her motivation, her character, entire point of her character is just so baffling to me.
Poofs up out of thin air.
No way Owen killed
It's just like, hey, want to make a stupid decision after another?
What?
Owen killed Danny.
No. Abby. Don't.
No.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta cover me till then.
Isaac will kick your ass.
Why would he do such a thing?
Assault. You heard
Would it
he
have been
needs me.
better
If Owen's out
if, like,
how
Last
are
of
you
Us
going to
1,
find him?
you kill the
Where he'll go?
doctor, and as you're about to walk out, that's when Abby comes in. She goes to her dad's body, starts crying,
No.
and then, what do you mean no?
It wouldn't fit with the scene.
I'm gonna kill you.
3 years earlier, I'm sure.
What?
Sick.
Seriously, stop it.
All right.
You're so high up that at that point it's become a hazard.
It's great. It's the best.
Oh,
He's got the military
Come on.
cut.
we made it all
I
the
like
way
your
up
cut,
here
G.
so you could wimp out on the last 2 steps.
Yeah. Yes. Deal was to get up here.
I'm saying this in like that scene if
Alright,
Abby
here's
were
what's
to go,
gonna happen.
as if like if those games were put
You're gonna
if
get
these
your
two
ass
games were put
over
together.
here. Sit on the
Obviously, it
edge.
wouldn't fit if it was just Last of Us 1 and then out of nowhere
No, but that's the
the
problem.
doctor's daughter
That's-
comes out.
Well, that's the issue, though. It's because they're 2 separate games, and because they came out so like after each other
Really?
that it
Not
still
even
wouldn't make sense.
just for one night.
Like if they were together, would it make more sense? Yes, but I still think that's a stupid
it?
character motivation. I think the whole going after to seek revenge plot is like
It's getting
one of the dumbest character like tropes, and it's like I don't think Ellie's motivation is like
Okay.
proper. I don't think getting revenge is okay, but like I feel Ellie's motivation is a lot stronger than whatever the fuck
Do
Abby
not,
is
it's
going
too
through.
high.
Is it?
Yes.
Joel just killed her dad,
I don't think I can.
and then Abby killed her dad.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up.
Yes,
with
but
you. Owen,
Ellie did
It's kinda
nothing.
in the same-
Ellie did nothing to Abby.
Yeah, and that's why Abby didn't kill Ellie. That's why Abby only went after Joel.
And Owen died.
And we're gonna die. There it is. Last of Us 2. The end.
There's a bunch of algae on those wood docks. That's not the best idea. To jump in that water.
Eat that shit.
I'm down here, you asshole.
You jumped?
Why didn't you stick it up your own asshole?
I thought you drowned.
What if I could, bitch?
I came to make sure you drowned.
It's.
I found something pretty.
I think it's.
What?
We're mad that she killed Joel because we know Joel and we play it as him. Whereas we don't know the doctor. But it's like, I understand Abby because,
Oh, and we have to go
I mean,
back.
Joel killed
We will.
her dad and,
Once you see this.
you know, stopped the vaccine
I
from
think a
being
part
made.
of it. I think a part of it which does like infuriate me is that
Nowhere else to go.
I remembered us not killing him,
Find out.
and then
Well,
when you
no,
told
we did kill him.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like now that you're telling me
Not
that
wanting to kill him.
yeah, like now that you're telling me that we like did in fact kill him, I think that makes it even worse because it's like there was no reason to kill them.
Yeah, like, Joel could have literally just, like,
Joel could have Joel could have
Like, he
shot like a
wasn't-
warning shot, and that would have been fine.
not even that, like, he wasn't a guard. He could have overpowered him easily and just, like, pushed him to the side.
Yeah.
Like, so what if he has a scalpel? You had a whole fucking is it a barbell?
Joel had
What is
an
it?
entire Last of Us fucking equipment with him, and then fucking this guy has a scalpel, and he's like, oh fuck, better not fuck with him, better just shoot.
Like in Last of Us? Like, the difference between this game and Last of Us is this game, you can get the jump on people a lot. Like, it happens a lot more where you are the one that starts shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in Last of Us, most of the encounters were them, like, actively hunting you down.
Yeah.
And so it was like, you had to kill those people because they were gonna shoot you,
Yeah.
right?
But for fish.
But like, with the doctor, he's not a guy with a gun. He's not,
I saw the seal the other day.
he's not
They
like,
don't have spots. They're
he's
brown.
not a threat to Joel.
No.
Sea lions.
He's just a doctor that goes around and
You
like,
don't know.
That's now
Maybe works
like,
out
That's what I'm
and
saying. It's like
helps-
now it's become such. Now to me, it makes Abby's whole thing even stupider because they forced you to kill a character that was so meaningless to be killed, and now it makes
such a
his
minor character.
it makes his deaths even that more cheapened to me. Like this already seemed way too shoehorned in, and now it just like remembering that we had to kill him in Last of Us 1 just makes the entire thing seem so superficial. Like you could have honestly written such a better story.
You honestly could have just not made a sequel.
What is this place?
Clearly, this is.
I don't mind that it's a
Like-
sequel, but like I think giving giving better motivations would have helped it. It's not that I think that like it's not even that I think Ellie's motivation is the best either, but like
Wolf. That's my wolf howl.
like you said, we know Ellie, and that's because she was better written. We have enough time to expose her. What are we gonna care about all of this? We don't care. I don't care about Abby.
Oh, I
I don't care
guess-
about her fucking dad. Like,
Doc or something.
there's no
I guess
time.
we're supposed. This is the. We're gonna spend a lot of time with Abby. I'm pretty sure. Only to, which the only purpose is to get us to, like, sympathize with Abby.
But this isn't working.
Look at these drawings.
Like I see these flashback stuff, and I'm just like, okay,
I wonder what happened to him.
she was as big as a bitch then as she was now.
Yeah, or
That is a horrifying drawing.
The dog's cool though.
The dog's fine, but the others look like that fucking Nickelodeon show that we talked about that one time. Or no, that Cartoon Network show. What was it
Problem
called?
solvers.
Yes. Ugh, ugly as sin. Bro, just make a show good looking.
Enough of this boat.
It's just,
Wanna go see the rest of the fish zoo?
it's really hard
more to
to
say?
sway people to like a character that, you know, kills off a major character. Like,
No, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not that even that she killed Joel. Like, that already, like, struck her down a little bit. But if they explain her in a way that doesn't make her backstory seem completely fucking stupid, then, like, I'm sure, like, we probably would sympathize with Abby. But, like, I have no way of, like, expecting myself to be able to sympathize with her now. Her backstory has literally, like, it's the most, like, Deus Ex Machina fucking explanation for anything ever. It's like, oh no, but remember that pointless doctor you killed in the first game that we made you
That you
kill
were
for
forced
no
to kill?
reason? Yeah, that was her dad. Convenient now, wasn't it? It's like, what?
And look,
So
her
are you?
dad's
So
like
you're telling
animal.
me? So you're telling me Abby wasn't angry that Joel took a virus away? She's just angry because her daddy got killed by the developer, not Joel. Like, we didn't want to kill the doctor.
I guess it's also that, like, that part too. Like, she was really like she would even, like, she's obviously said that she would die for the vaccine. We don't know, like, how true that is because she was in that situation, but I think it's partially that too, but mostly it's because her dad. Like, she thought her dad was a hero in her eyes. And but when we killed him, he was just like a doctor in the way of us saving Ellie.
So when you
for a selfish reason.
So when we saw that cutscene, and I was like, I don't know about that, and you were like, what do you mean? Ellie was perfectly willing to die for the vaccine. She wasn't made aware of it, but she was gonna go through with it.
Like, if they asked her, she probably would have gone through with it easily.
And with Abby, I don't get the sense of that same character. Like, nothing in her character, character so far has shown. No, but that's the problem. Like,
how long
when we were shown that cutscene, nothing in her character made me believe that what she was saying was even remotely true. Like, she's come off as such a self-centered bitch this entire time that it's just like, no, dude, like, her character is badly written.
The weird thing about the Joel death scene is that she says like, she barely says anything to Joel. What am I doing here?
Think you're trying to find a way out?
You gonna give me an animal show?
Do I look like a spotted seal?
It has spots.
Do you want an honest answer?
Are you gonna say yes? The honest answer here is no. You look like a human. You fucking idiot. No, I look like seal. But what were we on?
Baby, I can take you to a kid from a rose on
like,
the
when
grave.
you're so fueled by revenge that you'd
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Think you can get through that?
What? Did the fan turn on?
This compilation will be the end of me.
Say it. Say it.
Mi familia no tiene disciplina. I gotta find out how to say that in Japanese.
Here.
Okay.
Get up here. But like, when you're so fueled by revenge to actively hunt someone, or maybe, I don't know if she was actively hunting Joel,
We take a quick
but like,
That's what I'm saying. It's like Abby's whole fucking plot was so stupid. Like, she went on a whole suicide mission not even knowing if she was gonna fucking find Joel. Like, everything about her character is shittily written. Like, I dislike her a lot, and, you know, props to Laura Bailey for doing such an amazing voice acting job, but fucking, her character is so shittily written. She's not a good villain.
like,
Hey, Owen. No spots.
when you were fueled on revenge like that, that you would go off on your own to find the person in a city of thousands, like, not thousands, but like hundreds, that are armed, and you try to basically lure him out to kill him.
Yeah.
You'd think she'd have a few things to say to him.
Nope.
Then just, you know what you did.
Yeah, not
Or,
even a fucking.
Yeah, we know you.
Yeah, you murdered my father. It's just straight
Like
up
some
like
Princess Bride type shit. Like, I am Abby. You've killed my father, and now I'm gonna take your life. Or like, why the fuck did you kill? Like, why did you do it?
Shit.
Like, I think that would have.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It's because they wanted to do this stupid reveal where, like,
Dad.
oh, we hate Abby. We hate Abby. We want to go after Abby.
I'm taking
oh, no.
Max away from here. He spent his life locked inside this rotting building. All he'll do is take on your weaknesses. When the soldiers killed Mom, you just stood there like a coward. What kind of example is that? You should have gotten angry. You should have made them hurt worse than they hurt her. I want Max to see what it looks like when people are willing to stand up for what they want, when they're willing to make something of their life. The world is harsh. It's up to us to change it. Only when weak may I carry my true strength. Maybe we'll come back someday. If we do, I hope you're not still sitting in your stupid fucking chair.
His kids are
Damn.
the scars.
Jeez.
Damn.
Well,
The fuck?
bright side.
I mean, he's still sitting here.
What is wrong with you?
He's a skeleton. He doesn't need them.
I just don't understand how anybody willingly joins the scars.
Like,
Owen, fuck off.
Because they're an
She-
insane cult. That's why.
QZ's
like they purposely wrote Abby to not say anything to Joel, which would have made that scene much more acceptable, much more like
Assassinated soldier.
it would be better because like
It's not the same.
it would make us like
saying,
if she was like
don't say shit like
tearing
that,
up
Jaden,
like
okay?
why did you kill my dad? It's like it'd make me sympathize with her more. But she just like didn't say anything to Joel and just hit him with the golf club, shot him in the leg with the shotgun. Like they wrote that scene just so they can have that stupid gut punch. Like, oh no, we killed him as Joel in Last of Us 1 when we didn't have an option or anything, making me feel bad for something that wasn't in, you know.
Not only not in
my
your
control.
Yeah, not only not in your control though, but also
Something that didn't matter.
Yeah, like there was no
Something
point to
so
kill
minuscule.
him.
Kids, if you find this, I want you to know I don't blame you. Those Seraphites are selling a good line. I understand why you thought you'd be better off with them. There's food and water in the boat. Take it and sail away from this place. I know I got too controlling. I just wanted so much for you to be safe. I hope you see that. I couldn't find antibiotics. I want you both to know I love you. Ricky, keep watching out for Max. You owe him that.
Can
Dosan.
you imagine this place filled
It's
with
just-
people? Kids laughing, running around.
I don't understand why they went that way.
Different world, right?
With us all of a sudden playing this character that you don't know what their motive is, what's happening, and you just kind of go along with it, and they go on a suicide mission, and then you meet Joel, who saves her life.
But that's
Which is
bad
the-
storytelling.
Like, it could have been done better. Like, we
Best
could have,
trip
like,
ever.
like, we could have, like, played more with Abby, and, like, maybe gotten to know her as a character, maybe not make her such a bitch that gets salty when her friends get like pregnant.
Nope.
But like
Jump out. Got it.
we could have like liked her better before she, you know.
Damn. Painting this must have taken.
Did
If it
the
was a
deed.
happenstance of like Joel and Tommy ran into their camp from like if that attack scene happened, basically if all that happened but without Abby being there, that would have been better.
Don't tell me you wanna
Like
go
if it
down
was
there.
like
Come on.
Joel and Tommy went out looking for like supplies, and then they go into this,
I promise.
they sneak it, like they're sneaking around, killed a couple of the WLF soldiers, and then they capture Joel, and then Abby comes in and is like, you're the one who killed my father. That would have made more sense than Joel and Tommy just like them saving her life, and then she still goes out and kills them.
Yeah.
Like if it was like Joel was like,
Are you good with heights?
yeah, I'm fine with heights.
I hate heights. It's like one of my biggest fears.
He's a
Are you good with roller coasters?
No.
psychopath.
I hate roller coasters.
I sure hope not.
I like roller coasters.
Can't do that shit.
Whoa. Get on in.
Maybe I should be more afraid of roller coasters, because most of them are like not the best built usually.
I'd rather not go screaming 100 miles per hour, seeing the face of God backwards, and then like also the possibility of like one thing could fuck up and then I'm suddenly dying.
Why is his face backwards? The aqua life is just kind of chilling right now.
You see that?
I know, but like the fishing has kind of like slowed down for them. They're kind of thriving.
I just think this game is written like shit. So far.
Yeah, the opening was pretty shit. Bigot sandwiches. The greatest line.
Bigot sandwiches.
My favorite. Just the whole circumstance of Abby running into Joel after going on a suicide mission is just so stupid.
Is it this?
But am I not muscular enough for you?
Isn't it? You are disgusted by it.
Discuss about what?
Is my cock too small for you? I looked in the books and
Don't be so.
four's pretty average.
Talk to me.
The average penis size in the world is 4 inches.
I know all the leads have dried up.
What leads? To what?
But Joel's still
Okay,
out
so
there,
she
you know?
is.
I know.
Like, I was thinking maybe, like, they just happened to, like one of the WLF soldiers, like, saw Joel, and they're like, hey, isn't that the guy that went through, that kind of stopped the fireflies? Isn't that the guy that, like, kind of killed all the fireflies off?
Kind of sick.
But no, she's like, oh, Joel's out there. Joel's still out there. Joel. She didn't even ask for the last name. She just said, all right, Joel. Your name's Joel, right?
See us for a little while.
Oh, wait. You had nothing to do with the fireflies? Oh, my bad. Wrong Joel. Did they have a picture of Joel? Can I please see a picture?
May I see a photograph of this male?
Told you already.
It's like a fucking headshot photo of Joel that's like perfectly lit. That all movies have for some reason. Like Joel doing like a fucking pose. It's like, this is the man that killed your father. This is what he looks like. And we also put it through Photoshop to see what he would look like in this age, which should be his age right now. He has a little more hair, a little more gray hair.
Let's get off the roof before someone sees us.
God. Have you seen those like fake ads where you like put a kid picture and then you can like see how they look like older?
There was
like, that's not how fucking technology works. What the fuck are you?
There was like one I saw. It was like, I'm not even kidding. It was like, it was like, it was like a white kid, like a white like 5-year-old, and it was like aged up to be 23, and it was like a black guy. I was like, yo,
transracial people.
Alright. You know best.
What the fuck?
No, they got a DualShock 3.
Why does everyone have a PlayStation 3? Like, mix it up. Yeah, people have PlayStation 2s.
No.
It was a bestseller.
I think it says a lot about our personalities that I prefer, that you prefer the big booby president, the art club president, and I prefer Nagatoro-san.
I just prefer her physically.
No, that's what I mean.
And she's also a little assertive, which I like.
Hey.
Any tomboy mommy girlfriends, hit up Harry's DMs.
I need it.
Hit up Harry's DMs.
You're a good friend.
What was that necessary for? The thing is boarded up.
Fuck you. Ooh.
Break your legs.
Have you ever done that to like kind of show off? Where you're like, look, I could jump down these amount of flights of stairs.
I jumped off Nigel's roof one time.
Why the fuck would you do that?
So it was New Year. Okay.
What age is this?
What? Oh, okay. Somewhere in high school.
Oh, you're old enough to know how stupid it was?
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. I hate heights. And the way to get up to Nigel's roof, it takes this like really long helicopter, right? Helicopter, I'm fucking stupid. Ladder.
Just fucking helicopter.
I don't know where I got that. I don't know where I got the word helicopter. It's this really long ladder, and I hate going up it. Like I hate going up on the roof. But he was just like, I think this was 20.
He called you a pussy, and that was it.
It was either New Year's Eve 2016 or New Year's Eve 2017. I forget. And basically, I was like, I really don't want to go down the ladder again. Like, it's way too high. And he was like, well, what do you...
Just jump off?
No. He was like, what do you... Like, come on, dude. How are you going to get down? And then I was like, I like looked at the balcony and he like looked at me and he was like, no.
He's like, wait a minute.
He was like, no, Luis, no. So like, I like went to like that part of the balcony, and like they have like a gutter, so I didn't like want to break the gutter. So what I did is like I like grabbed onto the ledge of the roof, and then like sort of just dangled myself and like dropped down. So I fell onto the balcony, and then like from the balcony, and it was like 10 feet or whatever. from the balcony, there was like a little section of like scaffolding that I could like stay stable on. So I got onto that scaffolding and then I jumped from that scaffolding onto the floor and like did a barrel roll so I wouldn't fuck up my legs.
Man, I'm too tired. I'm gonna just jump off the roof instead of just climbing down the ladder.
That basically was the reason. Well, because I was too much of a pussy to be like, hey, hey, going down this ladder thing seems pretty simple.
Kids do stupid stuff like that all the time.
I mean,
you weren't a kid, but you're still a kid.
I don't think you're. I don't think you're grown. I don't think until like you're like 20 at least, you like fully have a grasp on like your actual decision making.
Hey yo, they got good food here.
Oh, I don't think they're open.
Nothing. No sign. They motherfuckers took the sign.
Can't have shit in Last of Us.
We could get the letters from that, and then we could write scars with it.
See, the thing about the timer's over, by the way. The thing that you were mentioning about motherfucking the 2-hour episode, that break would normally be like the break that we used to do when we did in-person recordings where we would go out to get food. But we can't do that shit now.
No, we could go out just separately.
We both go to Popeyes at the same time.
That'd be sick.
Hey, bro, stay 6 feet away from me, dog.
No, I'm 6 feet away from stabbing you. Huh?
I'm gonna kill Abby. Myself.
She kind of.
I will insert myself into the game.
I would like to see you try. She would crush your head like a fucking watermelon. Can Larry please put up the porn clip of where the guy's like, I'm gonna fucking smash your head, and you smash it, and it just turns into like a dummy with like watermelon giblets in it. It comes out of his eyes.
What?
He's like, I'm the strongest motherfucker in the world. Claps his hands around the guy's head and it just explodes.
Wait, have you ever seen, before we end this, have you ever seen that one clip? It's like the quietest guy in anime ever, and it's like this big like brolic black guy. He's like his voice clearly should be like but he's like
is it the anime where like the guy, like it's like a clip that shows up like black guy in anime? And it's like a guy like hurts his middle finger and then he's like flipping it around. And the guy's like, hey man, what'd you do?
And like the guy is speaking in Japanese too. And like the guy picks him up and he's like, Nani sundayo! And he's like, the black guy's like, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
English and anime is so good. JoJo's has the best English is what the anime fans call it. And I heard bro, what is it called? Tokyo like Sinks or no, Japan Sinks 2020.
Yeah.
I've heard the most mixed reviews I've ever seen for an anime.
I'm gonna watch it.
Where like one guy just gave it a 2 out of 10, and then I like look up the trending like for it, and it's like, oh, I cried every episode. It's like, what is happening?
I know I've been bugging you to like finish Bunny Girl Senpai so we could have a discussion on it.
I'm getting on that.
Could
I was watching.
Could we have a? Could we both watch
Japan Sinks?
Can we both watch Japan Sinks in time for the next Last of Us? I'll watch it tomorrow.
I saw a clip. Is it made by the Devilman Crybaby people?
I don't know. It's on Netflix though.
What I want to say is that show also has some English in it. I saw a clip and it's like so bad.
One of my favorite. Okay, so this Lupin OVA from.
Like y'all have access to voice actors.
Dude, they don't have access to English voice actors in Japan. Like there are so few of them.
Just get CW Dog.
Okay. C-Dog is great. Fucking okay.
Is it not CW Dog? Am I stupid? It's CD
C-Dog VA.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is Giguk's Twitter handle is GigukAZ because he was the Anime Zone back in the day. But people thought his name meant Gig United Kingdom Arizona.
It makes sense. All right. End the fucking episode with the porn clip.
I'm the strongest motherfucker in the world, bitch!